going to try and get you moving really quick tonight, if I can. So everything comes from your stance. So, you know, roughly around about half shoulder width, and then about shoulder width back. There's a couple of different varying stances that you can do. So from here we can take slight bladed, so more like a boxing stance. A little short, so it's more like a Thai boxing stance. So now I'm going to show you more like a Taekwondo stance or Karateka style stance. So that way we're even on both legs. But what I'll have a look at is from here we bend our knees and our heels just come off the ground. So it's not super high. So they almost look like they're still on the ground. So you should imagine you have thumbtacks underneath your heels. So if you lean back, ouch, lean forward, that's where you want it to be. So now you can transfer your weight from one foot to the other without having to, we're not doing this. Yeah, we're doing this, transferring weight like this. Make sense? Everyone just practice that. So transferring weight, good. And you practice hands up. Okay, from here, instead of stepping forward and stepping back, we're going to practice shifting. So shifting is when both feet go together. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so practice forwards and backwards. Forward, yeah, good. Yeah, it's a little different. All right, now side to side. Forward, backwards. Side to side. Forward, backwards. Hands up. Side to side. And steady. So we'll do a new one. Okay, so the reason we want to have a look at this is to do tonight's technique, you've got to be able to shift. So we're going to have a look at attacking the front leg of our partner. All right, so Kato, can I borrow you please? So Kato takes his stance. So from here, I'm going to switch stance. So this leg's going to come to the back, and here, hands up. So I'm going to use a side kick. So if you're fighting, we're going to attack the knee, but because we're training, we want to be happy with our partners. Just the top meaty part of the leg. Here, boom. Okay, yeah. So from here, we lift, the leg comes up and we slide. And on top of the thigh, we want to hit here because we don't want to injure our partner. So then the actual fight comes up on top of the knee. Okay. So if Kato takes a step in, he's going to avoid that. So I want to try and I'll take a little adjustment step. Boom. Okay. So as my leg comes up, sliding that rear leg forward. So you're going to push as I lift my leg up. Okay. The beauty about that here is when you go higher, so you can different angles on your kicks. Okay. So when they start, maybe he starts taking a step back. So as he steps back, so step back on that leg for me as I come forward. So he steps back, boom. Okay, so same chamber, same setup, different opportunity for you. But from here, getting that sliding motion, okay? We'll practice sliding without the kick, just sliding to start off with, okay? 1, 2, 3. Just practice sliding. All right, in your own time, I'll come help you out. So lift your knee nice and high. So this foot. Yep. So with the leg, instead of bent like that, you won't get the kick in. It's got to come up in front. Yeah. So aim. Stay on top of the thigh. Good. That's it. So imagine up and over, like a upside down U. Yeah. So now that's chopping down. Yep. So now from here, like this, traditional sort of medieval box, see how I square on that stance here? So now if you chop on top of that knee, how much damage you can do?
Yeah, it does.
It does start learning this one. So I don't want this side, like this for now, but later on we're going to practice go one and then we're open. So as I go to the slide, if Isaiah comes this side, he comes into my power kick. Does that make sense? So he starts to move to avoid, and we get the kick. Make sense? So if I'm here, now he sidestep, then I've got to do something else because he's now going to the back. However, he comes this side and I kick, I can still kick. It's not an issue. So I want to try and get this leg in line with this leg. So it's a nice straight line. So he goes this side. All I do is kick on that leg. Yeah. So we're constantly set up for an attack on this side. Consolidate. Yeah.
We're gonna do this way.
Yeah.
Front leg, front leg.
Yes. And the reason being, as I just explained before,
Closer.
so I want a nice neat line. You know, Kato dodges this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to be front leg, front leg.
If I'm like this, and he dodges this way, now he can, yeah. If he goes that way to dodge,
You can get him
it
either way.
doesn't matter.
And if he goes that way, you can still keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. So, look,
Not as.
if you feel good as your back kick, so if he dodges this way,
So I could rip that.
yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Yep. Show me. Don't be short. So see your toes pointing up.
Yeah.
Put up here. Back. Like a stomp. Yeah? Just side on. Good. How are we going to do it? Yeah, so see you're pointing your foot forward, pull your toes back. Alright, so square up with me. I want that. Don't point your toe forward. So what you want is you want your heel forward, toe pull back. So it's that. Yeah? Put a crack. Yeah. Yeah? So when I'll just give you a light tap. So, yeah, that was more than yeah, that went that far. Yeah? Right, go again. Point your toes towards you. We'll do an exercise so we can fix it, but it's this. Yeah? Have a play with that. So you go. That means is I can use my power shot here and he's got to attack. So both, this would be a close, no, come back. This would be a closed stance because I can't use my power shot. Because it's probably you can't attack the back. Okay, you can't keep that direction of the leg. So it doesn't really matter in MMA, we can crack away, no problem. Yeah. Right, switch back for me. Okay, so just to review, hands up, we're sliding one and then cracking with the hand, or we're sliding and then driving the leg up. Now you can use the kick as a feint or a kick. Yeah? Here, boom, and bang, bang. Okay, happy with that? Good, easy. All right, so the issue with this is when we're both in this stance, as I said, we both have the power shot ready to go to the open target. Yeah? So we need to know how to deal with this. So one is, you know, we're getting that 3 points of contact. So Hayden cracks at the headshot. Boom, happy, good. Because I'm not really in that position, am I? Yeah? So we're 3 points of contact. We can get a little tricky on this. Because we're almost side facing, if he kicks for that round kick, we can back kick him as they kick us. Yeah? So that's one of the things I'm looking for as he kicks.
Payback, Hayden.
Yeah?
All of us.
Make sense? And it doesn't have to be hard because they're driving all their weight. It's got to be accurate. Yeah? Sorry, mate, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one more time, please, Dave.
Now, for those that can do spinning heel, you can do spinning heel, but you've got to be accurate and you've got to stop. So as he kicks, stop when you get there. So that takes a bit of control to go into it. So I think Hayden can start to work on it. So with your kicks, for the back kick, all we're doing, nice and simple, I'll pivot, I'll look over my shoulder, and leg comes up. Yeah? It's not a 360 side kick. 360 side kick is when we come all the way around and then we crack it. Okay? So back kick is, I'm now ready to go. Pop it. Okay? Questions? No? So now I'm actually engaging as my partner throws the turning kick. Unleash it, crack it. Hopefully we're hitting them before they hit you. Okay? Any questions?
Are you concerned that there's a back kick coming towards the back of your head?
Back kick?
Yeah, like, I mean, no, my turn, as you turn, my kick's coming towards the
Yeah,
back of your
ideally
head.
my head's low.
Yeah.
So go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I do it properly, no issue. So I'll hit you first.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not doing this. Waiting and then throwing. No. As soon as I see his leg come up, I'm going to beat him to the punch. So this is where it comes in, you go. Every time. I've got to try and beat him. I'm actually engaging as he starts to rotate his shoulders. That's when I'm going, before the foot comes off the ground. The shoulders will come first to get the hip drive. As it moves, go. Worst case scenario, it's a feint. They're not just spinning healing to the head anyway. Just get him moving back. Make sense? Just let it go. Now, partner, as you throw the kick, you can block like that. So as he throws the kick, so you don't have to copy in the ribs. You just block it. So that way you can have confidence, go nice and light, kick each other, not hurt each other. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
It comes straight.
Yep.
Not round, hey?
No, go straight. You can do both.
But the one we're talking about.
Ideally, go past the clock. Yep.
Amen.
In a while, you'll work out which one you need to use, where they are, you'll just try and go straight. Just be careful of kicking your partner. So go earlier. So, on your toes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So as soon as you see him, shoulders here, as soon as you see him, go. So with your stance, one side. Yeah. Now, got it. Now extend. Yeah, got it. Yeah, again. Side on. Got it. Yeah. Nice. Pick up. Good. Now extend your leg. Straighten your leg. The opposite stance. Now it'll work.
Spot your toes anyway.
Right kick and then kick the
All of them when they're like this, they're looking back and
open.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah?
Yeah. We'll practice again.
So at the moment, you're transferring your weight forward. Lean your body weight and then come up. Yeah. Good. Again. Because if we transfer our weight forward as we do it, we jam ourselves up. And then we can't get the kick in. Okay?
I'm leaning that way.
We want to lean back a little bit. You're sort of coming forward. So as you're turning, transferring your weight forward. So you're sort of doing this instead of back. So we sort of almost want to go back, away from the target. And then lift your leg before we see the target. So what I want to see is as he kicks, I want to be here. Yeah. Look over the other shoulder. And now here. Good. So as he kicks, torso goes. Torso, leg. Yeah. What you did is this. Yeah, see I'm falling over because I'm off balance. Yeah. Upper torso goes first. See the target, leg goes last. Okay. taking you're going. That's it.
Really creating like whole
Short third. Short third. Set a target and go.
I'm gonna keep that second in.
I'm watching the. Go back to the kick. Hand up. There you go. Kicking now. And now extend your legs. Reset.
Alright, so I'll kick here.
Yep. Now kicking. Better, okay? So obviously, bad part, that's good. We're getting there now, okay? Make sure it's good. Torso goes first, so you've got to see the time. Rip your shoulders through first. Head snaps, and then kick.
Ready? I'll kick.
Better, now speed it up. So shoulders first. Yeah, good. Shoulders. No. Now just speed it up. Have confidence in it. Just speed it up. All right, you ready? Yeah, good. Just speed it up. Good. And what will also help you, because you're in this stance, so you've got to add an extra rotation. If you're a bit more side on, as he kicks, you're cutting the corner. So as he kicks here, I'm already there. Here, I've got to go 1, 2 to get to there.
I'll show them.
Yeah, that's all it is. So from here, I'm cheating because I already know. Here, as he kicks. Okay? Give it a crack. Try and get that side stance. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Good, good. Nice, boy. Good. Steady. Go quick. Okay. So now we'll do a review. So you go back to the first technique. First technique was what, Campbell? What was our first technique for tonight? Craig, I didn't know there was going to be tests. I didn't already know. What was our first technique? The sliding side kick? Good. Even before that?
The stance.
Stance. And we're doing this. Yeah? Good. But just, I don't want you doing this. Like this. So practice transferring your weight forward and then just flip up so you balance. Yeah? So now you can shift. 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 Right? Don't come up too high, because if you come up too high and you plant, and you can roll your toes underneath your foot, and who's ever stubbed their toe and bent it back, and yeah, it's because you've gone too high. So when you transfer your weight, it should be less, and your toes will come up a little bit. Okay? It all happens very quickly, you don't even notice it. But if you go too high, as you put it down, because you're going that direction, most of you will curl your toes and you go over your own toe. Right, so let's not do that one. Second technique was the sliding side kick. Good. Then we added what?
Kick or punch.
Kick or punch. Let's go kick. And then the third one was say the punch. Good. And then we did the back kick. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we're going to do that in a sequence. Okay. So Hayden and I are here. Yeah. Go. So he'll now do the sliding side. Good. He'll back up. So now I'll go. We'll go 1, and I'll give him the target. Good. Sliding side kick. And then body kick. Yeah. 1, I'll give him the target. So I'll let him crack away at it. Here. Good. Alright, so now I'll do a turning kick. He's going to do a back kick. It's his turn. Bang me in. Alright, so my turn. Happy? Yeah, good. Continue to do that, 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 1.
Well, I'm obviously the attacker needs to switch stance to orthodox. Or,
Yeah. So as long as we both
open.
open, it doesn't matter which leg. So if I want to choose to practice with my right leg forward, harder changes.
Yeah.
If I come to this, harder changes. So later on, you guys will intermittently, so from here, so now you get it. So now this is part of the game. Make sense? Happy with that? Good. So you'll practice switching together. So later on we'll get you one person to dictate the exchange. So the other person's playing catch up. But for now, let's go 1 for 1. We'll use that as a review. Questions? Good. So I want it to be like sparring. Moving around, a little bit of feint, slide boom, get it in, next one, slide boom, slide punch, slide kick, turn and kick, bang. So if you miss, slide down, oh, can you go again? Yeah, so repeat it, but get it right. So if you're doing it wrong, slide down. Get it right. Try and get that neural pathway set correctly. Any questions? 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Move you can. So shuffle up a little bit so you guys got room. Come over here, guys. You got room.
That's all right. Why range food?
I'll kick you in the round.
You do it right now?
Reset. Reset. We both know what we're doing. Hands up.
I'll have it go. Yeah.
And then he went
So with your stance,
Yep.
so on here, hands. So I want to imagine you point this elbow at the target, and then the leg will come through. So momentum. So we're whipping it. Now you unleash it. So we're torquing it up, and then we'll let it uncoil. And so really wind it up and then unleash it. So stance, go, wind it up. Right, so you're lifting your leg before your turn.
Yeah.
That's what feels
My brain.
like this. Slide down. Do it in 2 parts. 1. Now 2. Yep. Yep. So spin, kick. Spin, no. Lifting your leg before you spin. Spin, and then kick. No, lift your leg first. Now kick. Now spin up like that. Much better. Just slow it down like that. Later on, you can do it at once, but you need to get that torque first.
I just.
the whole time. It's better for like grandhouse kids.
All right. Okay. All right. Those. Oh, sorry. Go. Stance. Go. You're looking over the wrong shoulder. Start with. Right. So here. Turn. So we want to whip. And then the feet will turn. Shoulders will whip. So now the leg should be ready to go. This one. Yep. Look over the shoulder. Look. So I'll come to the side. And now you kick. Yep. Again, reset. I'll let you kick me. I'll dive rotate. Again, so what I want you to do, point your leg up, right? See me, I'm not. Okay? Rotate. Kick. Again. Rotate. So now when you rotate, little pause, then. Okay? So now it's just going to take some reps. So all we need to do is, once you have that in 2 steps, then remove the second step, so it's in 1 step. And then what you do is as you speed it up, lift your leg before you rotate it, slow down, fix it, go back. Once you fix it, move it back up again. Okay? Yeah. That's how we fix it. Good? All right. Nice. Let the shoulders feel a bit more though. setting. You've always come on in. So in particular, 1, 2, 3, I think we can get you to the next step. So instead of just going to the leg, we can go to the floating roots. Okay? So
It's a side kick.
square up, yeah, side kick. So from here, it's bang. See where the hand come down now? It's really got to, because if you're drilling in a floating root with a side kick, it really hurts. Yeah. Okay? So here, a couple of times. Good. As the hand starts coming down, yeah. Go high. Yeah, as soon as the hand comes down, when the hand comes down, go high. Yeah? Make sense? Now, another thing off the back of that. So I said the hand comes down. Superman punch. Okay? So big jump. Cool? We want the reaction of the hand dropping. Now then we get a fresh shot of the head. Okay? So really drill there with the side kick. Because they'll start to protect. They have to. Make sense? Yeah. 100%. And when someone's in it, then we press. Cool? So the other thing with the cage, have a look where you are when I throw. So if I'm here with you, and even if you take a back step, and then we're already beyond shooting, getting our wall work in. Okay? So the side kick can be used to even just push them towards the cage. Even if we're not hitting, it's just enough to threaten. Yeah? Constant. So we want to use our side kick like a jab. Yeah? Constantly threatening with it. Cool? Cool. All right. Just play with that. You've got 1 minute to go. Play with that. Side kick, constantly. Make sure it's a side kick. So when you first start, just be a bit closer. That's all. Time.